Ground control, this is Treehouse 1. We have a problem.
Ha! It's me, Captain Mr. Rob Susan, in my space capsule treehouse. Okay, I'm not an astronaut, but I sure would like to fly in outer space. I love learning about space and the planets and stars and all the distant galaxies. I like to read about it, watch movies about it. I even like to gaze up into the night sky and look at all the stars. Maybe even watch for a shooting star, which I know is really a meteorite. I think and wonder what it would be like to walk on a distant planet or see what it's like to fly in a rocket ship. Well, I guess I probably won't ever go out into outer space, but some say the people who are walking on the planet right now are someday going to be walking on planet Mars. It could even be you. I don't know if you saw it last weekend, May 30th, 2020, there was a rocket that was launched into outer space with 2 astronauts on board. They had their spacesuits and space helmets on, and they were headed to the International Space Station. It was launched by NASA and a company called SpaceX. I told you earlier that I like to go outside and look into the night sky. Did you ever do that before? Did you ever go outside on a clear night and look at the stars? Just sit quietly and look at constellations, the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, the North Star, and maybe even you saw the moon or Jupiter far away. And that's the incredible thing about the things that we see up in the night sky. Everything out there is a long way away. Thousands of miles or millions of miles, even billions of miles away. And here we are, standing on this planet Earth, in our solar system, in a little corner of the Milky Way galaxy, looking at this huge universe. But this universe is filled with billions, maybe trillions of galaxies, with billions of stars in each galaxy. It's mind-boggling to me when I think about it. In fact, sometimes it makes me feel very small in this massive universe. And maybe that's how you might feel too if you start to think about it. But do you know what makes me smile when I think of all of this? When I'm reminded of who made it all. And that's God. How do I know? Because it's in the Bible. If we are Jesus followers, we believe that the Bible is true. In the very beginning of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, on the 4th day of creation, God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And this is what makes me smile and excites me about all of this. That God created this entire universe with billions of galaxies and billions of stars with maybe trillions of possible planets where God could have put us. But he chose this planet, and he put the water and the land and the plants and the fish and the birds and the animals that walk on the land and the people here. And he stepped back and he looked what he did and he said it was very good. Of all the places in the universe, he put us here. And he put me here and he put you here. But he didn't just leave us here to try and survive all on our own. No way! He wants to have a relationship with us, to be our friend. Our incredibly powerful God, who is bigger than the universe, wants to interact with us, communicate back and forth with us. We do this by spending time praying and reading the Bible. Isn't that awesome? Not only does he want us to have a relationship with him, but he put you and me here on this earth for a purpose. What's my purpose? Well, a couple of my purposes is to love and worship God and to love other people. Because God loves other people. He loves all the people of the world. Another one of my purposes is to tell you about God and what he's done and how much he loves you. So what's your purpose? Well, those same three I just told you. Love and worship God, love others, and tell others about him, of course. But God has a very specific purpose for you that only you can do. There is no one else like you in the entire universe. And God has a special purpose for your life. Maybe you'll be a famous astronaut flying to Mars. Or maybe you'll help poor children in your own hometown. Or maybe the purpose God has for you is to someday have a family and pass on your love for him and your love for other people on to your kids. And then they pass it on to their kids, and they pass it on to their kids, and so on and so on and so on. That would be incredible. So next time you look up in the clear sky, be amazed at what God has made and worship him for his wonderful creation that he made and his power. And it's okay to feel a little small as you think about it all. But don't forget, the same God who made it all made you. And he made you for a special purpose. He has a very special job for you that only you can do. So as you find out what it is, continue to love and worship God. Love other people and tell everyone you know about Jesus. He really, really loves you. And so do I. This is Captain Mr. Rob Susan speaking. See you next time.
In the treehouse. Over and out.